All right, check, mic test, 1, 2, man. We is back. Now, I want to get into Morgan State and how much of a shocker their game was. And in a week where, outside of Central, everybody else in the MEAC fell flat on their face, including Delaware State losing to Bowie State, Norfolk State losing to Virginia State, and then to add, Valley State loses to Central State. So you had the Division II teams were 3-1 versus D1 HBCU teams. You got a Morgan State team who goes on the road against a ranked opponent and completely shuts down Richmond. Completely shuts them down. Now, I didn't even watch this game, and after the game was over, I went to go and try to find the game to see if I could watch it, and I couldn't find it. But I just want to say congratulations to Morgan State because listen, not a lot of people. I don't think no list had Morgan State in the top 10 to start off the year in terms of HBCU teams. So they go from not even being on the list to being top 3. To being top 3 in a week. Talk about jumping 7 or 8 spots from wherever they at. They jumped at least 7 spots. I just want to say shout out to Morgan State, man, for beating a ranked Richmond team who they played. True, they were just in the second round of the playoffs just last year. They finished the season 9-4, and they lost. It's true, they lost to the second seed by 1 score. So that was a good Richmond team that Morgan State beat. And they did it without much offense at all. Listen, they threw for less than 100 yards the entire game. They didn't. I think they only had 3 third down conversions out of 14 or 15. They were even in terms of times of possession. I think the difference was the turnovers. I think collectively Morgan State had had 4 turnovers caused. They had 3 fumble recoveries and an interception. So defensively, Morgan State completely shut it down. And shout out to Coach Damon Wilson. Listen, I didn't realize it until I had to find this out. But my sophomore year, 2009, was his first year him coaching at Bowie State, and I didn't realize it until now, but I can tell him coaching at Bowie State really made a difference for Bowie State because I saw how dominant they became the moment he became head coach. My freshman year, we actually beat Bowie State. We beat them. Then never beat them again I don't know if we beat Bowie State since then. But Bowie State, him being at Bowie State, they've always been a good team. Think he won 4 or 5 CIAA championships. They went to 4 in a row the last time he was there. So shout out. So whatever he did at Bowie State, he's definitely bringing it to Morgan State, and it's definitely showing. And when with new coaches, it won't necessarily show until probably their second or third year as to what team he'll truly have. But this weekend, it showed off the rip his second year. Showed off the rip. So I just want to say congratulations to him, man. And that defense really put on. So, I just came here to say shout out to Morgan State, man. Now they can actually be a true contender for the MEAC championship, for real. Now, I think surprisingly Howard were co-champs. So now, listen, I know Howard and Central beat the brakes off of Morgan State last year. But I think, listen, the way Morgan State played last week, things might go a different way this year. So I think we all got to be on the lookout for Morgan State from this point forward. From this point forward. I don't know who they're playing against this weekend, but listen, they won't get in the conference play until mid-October. So listen, hopefully by then they'll be in mid-season form and they'll be able to contend for a MEAC championship. But I'm excited for Morgan State now. I'm absolutely excited for Morgan State. Now I'm tuning in. Now I'm absolutely tuning in, man. So I came here to say congratulations to Morgan State, man. Y'all really got my attention. Y'all got my full attention now. So shout out to y'all, and I'm rooting for y'all.